Welcome to today's Childcare Business Guide. The topic is how to create a tuition assistance policy, including deciding, documenting, and enacting assistance for families in need while remaining profitable and protected. The information contained here has been prepared by Civitas Strategies Early Start and is not intended to constitute legal, tax, or financial advice. The Civitas Strategies Early Start team has used reasonable efforts in collecting, preparing, and providing this information, but does not guarantee its accuracy, completeness, adequacy, or currency. The publication and distribution of this information is not intended to create, and receipt does not constitute, an attorney-client or any other advisory relationship. Reproduction of this information is expressly prohibited. In today's presentation, we will discuss types of assistance you can offer, how to create a tuition assistance policy, and some examples of policies that you can follow. Having a tuition assistance policy in place can help you stay in compliance with the federal guidelines behind the Build, Learn, Grow stabilization grants. While offering tuition assistance to families is not a requirement to receive your funds, the federal government does require that you at least consider enacting such a policy. Yes, the Build, Learn, Grow stabilization grant program funds come to you from the state, but the state gets the money from the federal government, hence the federal requirement. That means that if you are selected for monitoring by the Indiana Family and Social Services Administration's Office of Early Childhood and Out of School Learning, you'll need to show that you at least considered enacting a tuition assistance policy. You will not be penalized for not offering financial support to your families as long as you can explain why you opted not to enact the policy. Additionally, even though offering tuition assistance is not required, doing so can be good for your business. Knowing that you are willing to offer financial help can attract more families to your program, and it can help the children in your care too, as studies have shown that having economically diverse children in a group setting can help the development of all the children in the program. When it comes to offering financial assistance to families, there are three common types: sliding scale fees, scholarships, and discounts based on certain criteria. Sliding scale fees adjust tuition based on economic need, usually as defined by the family's gross income. Gross income is all the money that a family takes in before any expenses or taxes. You can and should ask for pay stubs to verify gross income. You can set your sliding scale to determine a family's tuition based on where their income falls concerning the state median income, SMI, or the federal poverty level for a family of the same size. You can opt to set one tuition level for families below a certain threshold, say 85% of SMI, or you can have various rates for different levels of income and other factors, such as having multiple children in the program. Scholarships are another way of offering financial assistance and can be determined based on a variety of criteria. You could use financial need as a determining factor, which can be useful for families experiencing either a temporary need or an ongoing financial hardship. Scholarships can be useful in situations where financial need is difficult to determine, such as a family that is dealing with medical bills or a temporary job loss, or when a situation needs more flexibility than a strict sliding scale can offer. Discounts present a third option to offer tuition assistance based on the criteria you choose. You could offer discounts to siblings in your program, as paying for childcare for multiple children can be exceptionally expensive for some families. You could also offer discounts to children of military families or teachers, or you could opt to offer discounts based on financial need. For example, if a family in your program falls below 85% of SMI, you could offer 25% off of their copay and tuition discounts. Choosing what type of financial assistance to offer is only the first step. Now you need to make it official. That means putting the policy in writing, communicating it to all the families in your program, and making it accessible for current and future families to read and review. We strongly suggest putting the policy on your website, in your parent handbook, and posting it in your facility in a place where all families can see it. Not only does this help families in need, but it also publicly displays your commitment to helping the families in your community. Wherever you are sharing information about your tuition assistance policy, you should include as many details as possible. Not only does this help families understand what you are offering, but it also helps eliminate any confusion and potential misunderstandings with families. You should detail exactly what kind of tuition assistance you are offering, who is eligible for the program, how much funding is available, and if that funding is contingent on you receiving any other funding, how a family can apply and if there are any deadlines, and if there's an appeal process once decisions are made.
The next few slides, starting with this one seen here, will show some examples of policy language you could use for your program. Example number 1 is for a policy offering a discount for families who enroll more than one child. Example number 2 shows a policy for variable rate needs-based scholarships. Our third example shows a policy for a sliding scale fee. Our next example, while also a sliding fee scale based policy, is one that's for a single financial decision point. Example number 5 shows another sliding fee scale policy example, this one based on income. Our final example shows a policy for a per child flat rate discount. Our next few slides show some examples for appeal process language. This first one seen here is for a center with an individual owner. Our next appeal example is for a nonprofit who might have more than one decision maker involved in the process. Our last example is for a policy without an appeals process, which is also acceptable if you choose to go that route.
Thank you so much for taking the time to review this presentation. Free business consultations are available to help you with end-of-year activities to strengthen your business. Experienced business consults are available at no cost to you to help you focus on your business goals and to stay accountable to what you want to achieve. To sign up for a session, visit the links you see here or indianaspark.com/civitas for more information.